Hello my pretty friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny from the Pretty Crafter, and I thought that today, instead of doing a haul video, which I still have a lot of stuff to show, I would show you one of the items that I have on my shop and how I converted it into a junk journal or your own creative journal. So without further ado, I want to say hi to everyone, all of my PD friends and subscribers out there, and also all of my family that's, you know, been supporting me and watching my channel, etc. So this is what I've been doing. So in my shop, I have these notebooks. One moment. Sorry, that was my pit. My dog Jack barking at the world. So anyways, in my shop I have these notebooks. They are all they're what I've been calling letter notebooks, and I'm gonna open this one for you. This is an example, and they're alphabet notebooks. So they don't come this way. I made them like this. So the way that they come is just so this is for the letter Q. So the way that they come is, this is a ribbon that I put on this one, right? They're all tied with a ribbon, and this is a pen that I put with this one to match, to color coordinate. So I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, so basically, and now this too as well. So it's a notebook. It's sewn right here. Okay, and it's just this one's a dot notebook, if I'm not a line notebook, if I'm not mistaken. And what I did was, do you see this cover? It's blank, and they come blank, like I buy them blank. And then these are the alphabet letters that you get as a teacher at a teacher store. And so these were kind of very bright, and they looked almost like watercolory, and they came with a little quote for each letter of the alphabet, and this was Q, quality determine one's act. Okay, so what I did was that alphabet, I took each of those and I did some like I trimmed them down to fit the notebook, and I also rounded the corners, and so I put one alphabetical letter in each notebook that coordinated with the notebook. So this one is kind of like pink and orangey, so I put it as a cover in this notebook. And then what I did was I embellished the notebook. In the front cover I put an envelope that's glued and also has space in here. I'm going to show you with the ruler to be a pocket in the back here, so you could put stuff in here. And in here you have some goodies, and all of these are coordinated with your letter of the alphabet, the Q. I don't know you guys, but I always found very cute notebooks that had either my name on it, or stationery with my name on it, or with the letter of my name on it. So I placed inside here for you guys to play with either stickers, ephemera that were either of the letter of the alphabet or of the color to coordinate. So all these are stickers and ephemera with the letter Q, and this is a flashcard with the letter Q. Here is another flashcard with the letter Q. This one as well, and this one as well. And then here is a page from a dictionary under the letter Q. Okay, and so this all comes in the pack, right, with your envelope. The envelopes are also color coordinated, so this one is pink right here. Okay, and then I embellished the front page with a sticker about something that had to do with writing, a writing quote. So this one says writer, and it has pink and blue. And I left the pages just as is. I didn't do anything with the pages. And then in the middle signature right here, what I did was I put a paper clip that coordinates, right, with the color, and different types of writing stickers. So this one says eat, sleep, write, repeat, and care for, or you'll end up in my novel. And the last page, I put also another sticker in the middle. This one just happens to have a typewriter. It's a purple typewriter with a quote. Okay, so in my shop, this is sold exactly like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put this all in here. And it's tied with a ribbon. Also in the sack that you get for that, you get all these papers that coordinate either with the letter of the alphabet, in this case Q, or the color. So I got this rose scrapbook paper, this lined like a pink notebook paper, butterfly, this hand dyed paper that's pink, this to-do list paper. And so you get those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big papers, 8.5 by 11. That's included. One smaller piece of paper and color coordinated. If I'm not mistaken, these are, what are they? 5 by 5. And then you get a sack that also color coordinates with what you have. Okay, so they're unfortunately they haven't sold. I have the letters I don't have are because I gave them away to friends because they haven't been selling, and they haven't sold either at my craft fairs or on my Etsy shop. So what I decided to do is, number one, show the video of what comes in between inside that pack, but also how I would use it. And I'm thinking about making a few already, kind of like the way I used mine. So what I did was I took the letter of my name, which is J for Jenny, and this one says just keep going, and I decorated it. So if you see let me open it because it still has stuff in here that I haven't finished putting in because I wanted to basically show you how I did mine. Oh no, that's in. All right. So anyway, so what I did was I put I took out all the pages, all of these line pages right here, right? All of these. So I unsewed the signature, right? And then I took them all out. And then I took the papers, just the same ones that came with the pack, and I added a few of my own. And then I sewed them back in with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Okay. After I did that, I embellished the spine with this trim, this ribbon trim. Okay. I embellished here the cover with this green trim. I put 2 eyelets, and I also used some of this satin ribbon for a closure. Okay, and on the inside I left the envelope, okay, the way it is, exactly the way it is. What I did was I did put a little fancy this isn't sticker, it's a cutout that I had that simulates buttons, and then I only glued it halfway so that I could close my envelope. And in here I still have more of these fun things right in here to do, and there a lot of them are like cut aparts from what I used to decorate so far my journal. And this is half of the stuff that came, and some stuff that I found in my stash to you know, also coordinate. And I put this little clip that I had, which is a dot clip, in here to clip it together. And this is all the stuff that I still have to work with or play around with as time goes by. And what I decided to do was I had 2 journals that I just finished, what's the word here? I kind of deconstructed them to use this one. So what I did is I had a Snoopy one that now I'm going to use to make as a Snoopy journal. So I deconstructed that one and the pages that I had written on, which are the pages that I used for stuff that had to do with my business, orders that are coming in, or things that I bought, receipts, things like that. So I took those pages that had already been written on, and I took them out of that journal, and other pages or receipts that I had laying around that I hadn't figured out what to do with them yet. So I'm using this as what I'm calling my like my business journal for my Etsy shop and my creative business. So after I decorated that, I decorated the back as well. It's not as fancy as, you know, you can see a little bit of the glue, etc. But I knew it was for me, and I was doing it at night. So I just wanted to finish it up so I could start working on it and see how it came out and show you guys. So this is some stickers here, washi stickers, and then this is the part, and then this is the ribbon, and I did this. So what I did in the back, it doesn't come that way. So one of the things that I did was in the front and the back, I used washi tape to secure here, okay? And then here in the back, I created a pocket. So you have a pocket here. Okay, and I used one of the flashcards. This was, the word was just, so Freddie just likes to float. And then I did a little decoration right here. Okay, and this was the sticker I had already put originally for the shop. And this was as well. And as you can see, here is the washi tape here to secure it. Okay, so the front, so this would be the front, right? It says, hello, I'm a writer. And then this was the front cover of the Snoopy that I was using for the Pity Crafter and Jenny's Creations and Crafts, the Journal of Business. So I just took it off and I put a hinge here. This was one of the pieces that came with the journal. And so I used this flash cart and I created a little tuck spot here. And this is some of the stuff that I had. It was a list of all the journal or card making materials or themes that I had. And I did this a while ago, so I decided I wanted to keep that, so I put it in here. And this will also tell you, I did a little legend of like the orders that I completed are blue, and if it has an asterisk, those are materials needed to buy. So some of these things, as you can see, I cut them out. They have the date and I just embellished around them. So I found this paper because I wanted my journals, if they're one signature, they're usually between 15 to 20 pages. So I think this one is like 16 or 17. So I didn't have enough with what I packed the pack with. So I found some other ones. So this is one of them. This is another list. These are journals that I gave out as gifts. And then I made that into a pocket and I put an extra sheet in here when I cut, and another journaling card with the letter J. How many J's can you find, and what else do you see in the jungle? Okay, so that's in here, and I can use that to work with or play around with however I want. Pause. All right, sorry about that. And then here I embellished this page, which is green colored page with the letter J for my name. And then I also had this, which says Etsy shop completed. And I'm supposed to like highlight. All of these I haven't highlighted yet, but all these are completed. And then this is Rita Donnelly flip. And when you flip up, it says things that I got from Etsy stores where I shop at. I'm gonna put it over here so you can see. So someone sent me this, which is card with love and creativity. So I glued that down there. I just embellished it with just writing away. This sticker comes with the pack, my pack. And someone sent me this little kind of label, and it says the letter J on it when I made an order on Etsy. So see how it says a gift from an Etsy purchase? Both of these are. And then I just decorated up here with definition, junior, and go girl. On this page, I just clipped on, I have a lot of things clipped on because there's things that you need to take out to read. They're written on both sides. So this one says I don't know if you guys have watched all of my videos, but in the new year, like right after the new year, I decided that I wanted to have different days of where I did videos of me journaling. So I was gonna do on Monday, show you my journal of my life, on Tuesday a travel journal, Wednesday the witchy journal, things like that. And then these were the names that I wrote down of Etsy shops when I was doing a video of showing stuff that I had bought. So I just wrote down here those people that I bought from. So I wanted to keep that. So what I did was I just, see, I folded it in and put it here. And then here I used a paper clip that matched the color of the journal. Okay. On this side, I have a wish list of things to complete. And some of these I've already completed. And then what I did was I just went around and cut with like sheer, they're like crafting scissors. Let me see if I can show you. I think I have them here. Like crafting scissors like this. So I have a whole bunch of different designs. So I used one of those and cut around 3 of the sides. And then I also used vintage photo studio to distress around it. And then I put some stickers in here. This is one of the pages that I put. And so I haven't embellished or done anything there. And then in here I have some of the goodies. This was originally, when I tried to do the signature, I didn't do it correctly, so I left the string in there. So this is another flashcard, a writing sticker, and then two scraps that were left of the pages that I used in here. So I have fun things in there for whenever I need them or to embellish. And then this is another page, right? So what I did was I took kind of like the same thing over here with my journal ideas that's on this side, right? So I had written this in my notes on my Apple phone and I printed them out. So these are journal ideas that I have, like what I would like journals to make, and the I put a check mark next to the ones that I have sufficient stuff or I have some stuff to make a journal. So I stapled that whole list together because it was a few pages. And let's see, this one's long, goes all the way this way. So that's all and it's a whole bunch of pages. And oops. So yeah, right here. And I stapled them all together, and then I glued the staples here on this page. But I still have space here if I want to write or do something, and I have space. And I have more paper in here, and then this was a page from the journal that I was using, the business journal that I was using, and it's pretty big. I could make it fit if I cut here, but I had made a pocket already here, and I made a pocket on this side. So whichever way I cut, up here, down here, or here, I'm gonna run the pocket. So I just decided to clip it with this big paper clip right here. And I use this from Nomad Mood Magic. This is one of her papers, coffee dyed papers that she has on her shop. So thank you so much for your purchase. And then I put here like a thank you card as well. This is when I buyed some painted book pages. And I did embellish this paper clip with this ribbon. This was the original ribbon that was tied around the, when you saw it on my Etsy shop, and I used this paper clip and I put the ribbon on it. Sorry. And then, oh, sorry, let me take this out again. And then here, what I did was, I think I showed you guys this. Give me one moment. So here in the back of this big thing that I showed you, I made a pocket with a postcard from the rainforest of Puerto Rico that's called El Yunque. And so this is a pocket. And what I decided to do was use that pocket to put some of the business cards of the things that I buy on Etsy. And so that's what I did, and I kept them there, and if they left me messages too. So that's in there. Not this way. Okay, this was here. So I'm just giving you ideas of what you could do, right? If you do decide to go to my shop and get a journal for your letter of your name, or buy it for someone else. So these are just random papers that I found, and you don't have to color coordinate. I'm very color coordinated as a person. So even when I dress up, like I like everything to match. So I wanted my journal to match as well. Let me put this back so that you can see better. And so I try to find as many, either the letter J, or the color green, which is not my favorite color. My favorite color is blue, but it's just so happened that the letter J in this alphabet, these alphabet kind of boards, it came in green. So here, this is a stationery paper, another small stationery paper. This is just paper, and this one was oversized, so I still have a lot of strips left of this one. This is writing paper, This is a dyed paper with a little nice flower and bird embellishment that I bought on Etsy. Another stationery paper for football. And this is paper that came, so I kept, I think, 2 or 3 of pages of the journal. Everything else, I took them out, put them to the side. This is a scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. And this is an envelope, and this is how I tied it. I do want to eventually put charms here. I don't know if I'll do, I think I was trying to find letter charms for the letter J and that kind of thing. I think I had them, but I don't know where I put them. So, and then you have the pocket inside. And the other side is just basically the same, okay? So let's see the football here. It's just to give you some ideas of what you could do with your own journal, right? If you did decide to buy it from my Etsy shop. Also, I would like you to tell me in the comments, like, hey, and this is open and I did a little notch there. You know, I'm debating on whether I should just redo all of those letter journals and make them into like already put the pages in and make it, you know, already with some different colored and funky papers for someone, and then obviously you just leave it unembellished but continue to do these things. So that is the back and that is the end. So I thought that you guys might like to see like that type of video of what you can do with this, with these. So you can make it into a chunky journal like this, and this goes tied, it ties around, right? And the tie for this comes to in the front, so you can leave the tie like that. Or you can do, you know, eyelets, anything. Listen, anything is possible here. You don't have to do the lace. You can if you want to. You could also put washi tape, whatever you want. But this is getting chunky, and I have like different baskets and different places around with stuff that I still have to put in here. So again, this is what comes with the kit. All these wonderful things. First, I have to put back. And these are the papers that come with the kit, right? And so this is the ribbon, which had the tie. So this is basically your journal, like your letter journal for whoever wants it. It comes with the pen. My pen was green, but I have so many pens, so I put it back in the stash. And you get all this cool stuff for it, you know? Like, who wouldn't want, it's kind of like, you know, let's play with journal and writing and scrapbooking. It's like a little scrapbook for yourself. If you guys don't know what a junk journal is or what creative journaling is, that's basically what it is. So it's just, you create your own scrapbook and you write in it, or you use it as a glue book, which means like things that you like, things that you don't like, etc. So yeah, so that's what a junk journal, creative journal is basically what it is. It's basically whatever you can imagine you can use that notebook for. It just has a lot of personalized things and a lot of handmade things, or a lot of vintage and old things that you find. So that's my idea, guys. So let me know in the comments, now that I've showed you the way I used mine, like, do you think that I should continue to sell them just like this in this bundle and leave them as is, so that the person who buys them can, you know, use the notebook, the lined pages inside? Or do you think that I should already take the lined papers out and just create the notebook for the person, and then they just finish embellishing it like an already made journal? Let me know in the comments, what is your opinion? So yeah, so that's my short video for today. I just wanted to show you how you can turn something like that into you know, something like this, which is very basic, into your own journal. So thanks again for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit like. Please subscribe to my channel, and then go on down to my Etsy shop so that you can see all the great and wonderful things that I have there for you guys. And that's it. Until next time. Bye, my pretty friends.